Man, I've been laughing at the comments on that video I posted last night about Marie talking to the sister circle. And okay, so what exactly could they be talking about? Well, I'm sorry, let's run it back. What exactly could the sisters be listening to? Because, when Marie speaks, everybody else has to listen. Now, a lot of people were saying the same thing that people in real life were talking about when Steve Harvey came forward with Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. I love that first movie, by the way. And he came out with the book. And people were like, so what? All of a sudden, who I think Tony Rock, Chris Rock's brother, said in an interview, like, so who elected, Steve Harvey as like the relationship guru that, people listen to? I mean, dude's been married, what, like 5 times? Well, three, right? 3 different times. And why exactly would you take advice from someone like him? Now, I forgot the exact number. Somebody in the comments actually listed out that Marie had been married X amount of times. She's had multiple husbands, something like 4, right? And what exactly could she be giving advice on to these women? This is a very interesting topic. Now, I honestly, now that I've gotten my initial thoughts out in that video last night and I've read through all the comments on it, I'm actually looking forward to the scene again. At first I was when the synopsis was dropped, but then looking at the lead up to how this conversation is going to happen, I don't really care for it. But now thinking about it, well, when it comes out, I can add more commentary to it, assuming the conversation doesn't go exactly like I already predicted it would. But yeah, is Marie qualified? Now, the same goes with Steve Harvey. I mean, would you rather take advice from someone who has gotten married one time and that person and their spouse has been married for, let's say, 25 years? Would you rather take advice from someone like that or from someone who has been married multiple times and they've seen and experienced things that the person in that one relationship hasn't? I mean, the obvious answer would be, well, Jeremy, I think it would be clear to take advice from the married couple of 25 years because it seems like, if nothing else, they know about stability and how to make love last for decades versus someone who, has been married multiple times. But others could argue, well, that means they're experienced. I mean, they kind of don't know what they want. Maybe they found that first marriage wasn't fulfilling. Maybe it wasn't, Steve, but it was the woman. I don't know. It's just one of those things where you could argue for either side. But I think that with Marie, when a billionaire speaks, I mean, I would probably listen. Now, like I said before, I don't necessarily like the way she came up into Andy's penthouse, with a funked up attitude, raising her voice and snatching food from her and throwing it on the floor. I thought that was effed up on so many levels. But I mean, for me, I'd rather take business advice than life advice from a billionaire who's had a number of spouses. They've all ended a divorce. And if nothing else, Marie just seems like one of those people, and I'm just going off what we know. She just seems like one of those individuals who wants to have a good time and will discard, a partner or, husband or whoever when she's done with him. I mean, look at what she did with Hayden. He was nothing more than a plaything to her. So she gets married, and I feel like it's one of those situations where she's the kind of person, I don't even want to just say woman or wife, but the kind of person who, I'm the breadwinner in this relationship. So I can go out here and mess around with whoever I want, but don't you dare betray me by messing around with another woman behind my back. I feel like that's Marie's, I guess you could say, agreement or prerequisite. It's like, hey, I'm the breadwinner, I'm the billionaire, I chose you. So who's wearing the pants of this relationship? And kind of like what I said with Fatima during season 3 of Zatima, she really has the attitude of do as I say, but not as I do. Like, I can do whatever I want and get away with it, But if you step out of line, Zach, I want to shut you down, or even worse, I want to leave you. So I think with Marie, I don't know if she could actually give sage advice to these women because of her own lifestyle. And let's be real here. If she truly does have that, well, hot girl summer demeanor like Danny, I don't think she could truly tell these women anything that's going to stick. Like I said, from a business perspective or a professional perspective, oh, I'm sure she can give them oodles of advice. But when it comes to love / personal life, I don't think, no. I mean, you could argue that Marie could probably tell them about discarding men if they don't serve you or whatever, because that's what she does, as opposed to sticking with the same one like a moron like most of these women. But I don't know. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think Marie is qualified to give out advice to these women about their personal lives, considering how messy hers is, regardless of the money and success she has? Let's talk about it.